existing to unite young people with advertisers for free communication. So that's the kind of a Blyk's driving idea, is to make that time between the young people and advertisers to talk to each other and benefit from that. And on the outlay, what we are is that we are the mobile operator for young people funded by advertising. So it means that when you join Blyk as a 16 to 24-year-old individual, is that you are sent relevant advertising from brands you like, based on the profiling that you are giving back to Blyk, and then you are engaging with those brands. So all of the advertising comes to you as a dialogue. You know, for example, in the UK, do you think that do you think that train travel is overpriced? The individual responds, yes, I think, and then you're getting an ad from a bus company, like you should consider traveling from London to Manchester via bus. So that's kind of what Blyk stands for. So we believe that free is good. So if you go for young people and you ask, what would you actually like to get in mobile telecoms? They say that, it's overpriced, I would like to text more, I would like to talk more, but I have a very limited budget. And that's the need where Blyk is focusing on and tapping into an entirely different revenue stream from the advertising industry into mobile. And we believe that for the mobile telecoms, the ad-funded model is providing a new revenue stream that has never been available before. So typically you always go back to consumer's wallet, but right now you can actually go to the advertiser's wallet in the positive sense because the benefits are there for both parties. Of course, no, it's not, because if you think about the model in itself, is that of course you need to set the amount of free in a way that the business case is sustainable, plus then that you are attracting the attention of the consumer, because the most critical thing here, for every MVNO model, is to break out of the market. So you need to make your mark in the way that people are actually seeing yourself as a distinctive and adding a distinctive value. And for young people, that's the free part. So they are feeling that the existing operators try to lure them into the contracts and into the kind of multiple asterisks type of deals where they actually don't know what they are buying at the end of the day. So they prefer simplicity and they prefer something which they understand. And the freedom and the free part is enabling them to talk and text more. And then from the business model point of view, if you think about any of the network operators and the way how we have been structuring our deals, is that the SMS is a very cheap production channel for the mobile operator. But for the advertisers, it's the most engaging way to talk to young people, because what they do today is that they text and then they talk in mobile. And that's the dominant user behavior. So if you want to develop a really engaging media format in mobile, it needs to be based on text. It needs to be based on messaging. And then there, the average response rates that we have been generating are above 25% in UK across the 2,000 campaigns we have done. And that's when the media industry has been saying that, wow, there's something that these guys have been able to crack as a mobile user experience. And here you need to remember that if you talk about like Facebook, in the Facebook ads, the average response rate is 0.04%. So this is like phenomenally higher. And that's why the media and advertisers are saying that I want to be part of that media, because it tells for me that young people like that service. And the key idea that we have been able to do is we have been able to develop a media into mobile. And media is something that people want to spend time with, and service is something that you need to use. And traditionally the telco has been a service. You need to have a telco subscription in order to talk with your friends and then text to them. But you need to have a Blyk in order to spend time with the brands you like. And that's the value-added part that we bring to the table in addition. Yeah, of course. So there's two things. First, in the UK, when we launched in 2007, nobody was browsing. I mean, the browsing was pretty much zero in this segment in the UK. And right now, when it has been evolving, people have actually been getting back to us and saying that, I would like to get some data. I want to browse in your portal. I want to order some mobile games. I want to go to Facebook. Exactly like the things that you said. And that's where we changed the offer. So our launch offer was 217 text and 43 minutes. So it was like two numbers. And then we changed it some months ago to £15. So we're actually giving you a £15 credit, which is then giving a more flexibility. So you can spend the £15 however you want, to data, to voice, to text services, and otherwise in the service. So it means that right now you have more flexibility. Then what comes to the different markets is that there are markets like Japan, for example, that we have been researching, and Japan is like a flat rate voice, text, mobile internet, like mobile mail market. And even in that market, when you start to subsidize an element like you give mobile mail for free, that's highly attractive for young people. So always the free and always subsidizing part of the phone bill is highly attractive for young consumers, no matter where you go. And we have been researching something like 30 markets globally on that perspective. And surprisingly enough, whether it's a prepaid, whether it's postpaid, whether it's high ARPU, low ARPU, whether it's like fragmented market, whether it's like a very cohesive market, in all of the situations, young people are valuing the kind of subsidizing the phone bill, plus they are valuing interaction with brands. So us, like, we are probably too old even to understand the willingness that young people have to actually hear from brands they like. No, I think you are hitting the nail in the head, because we are actually evolving our own business model. When we started in 2007, everybody was telling to us that, you know, guys, this is not going to work. So this is too radical, this is not going to work, people are not going to like the ads and all that. So then we said that, okay, we'll prove that it works. And we started as an MVNO in the UK. We ran it for 1 year, and then we were able to get 200,000 subscribers, in 1 year, run over 2,000 campaigns with an average response rate of 25%. And then 200,000 subscribers in the UK in 1 year with the youth focus is a very high number. It's a very significant achievement in that market, to put it into perspective. So then operators were saying that, you know, guys, this actually might work. So we are achieving a proof of concept towards the operators and then towards the media agencies and the advertising industry, because they were saying that 2,000 campaigns is a critical enough mass across 200,000 subscribers to show that you can deliver sustainable results to media industry. And then we started to get calls from the operators by saying that exactly what you said is that, you know, I have 5 million youth subscribers, so what can we do with the Blyk model for my subscriber base? And then those are the discussions that we're engaging right now. So for us, it's actually not important to be an MVNO. For us, it's important to be a mobile engagement media. And then our goal is to be the biggest engagement media globally. And if you talk about Latin America in specific, that's the big growth area. That's the big growth area for youth media. That's the big growth area for brands. That's the big growth area for advertising. And that's an area where the advertising can actually leapfrog the fixed internet kind of a phase, because the mobile penetration is driving online behavior or connected behavior in those countries versus the fixed line. So when mobile penetration is higher than the fixed line, so in that sense, that's the real opportunity for us.